Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Off to see the wizard. Oh, here we are on the yellow brick road. Off to see the wizard.
16 already here, man. Wow.
Really? Wow, man. That's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
Got eight thumbs up.
Oh yeah.
Got a lot of people making comments. Man, that's better than the yellow man. And 20 people watching. That is, and I only have 1,708 viewers. And that's better than the yellow man. And he has 4,000 people, 4,000 subs. And I'm already doing better than him. That's incredible. That's just incredible. I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Well, you got a different kind of show. You allow people,
mine's not a BS show.
and you allow people up to talk, and if they have a difference of opinion, they can vent their opinion or whatever. And
yeah, because I'm not afraid of somebody telling me the truth.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not afraid of somebody telling me the truth. Dang it. Oh, man.
There's a lot of guys in the chat, man. Jerry's here, Go Bobo. I thought I saw Ren in the chat.
Really?
Yeah.
The infamous Sunfire 7.
Yes, California kid. Yep.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of these comments happened before the show. You know, before the show started, somebody told me, Kevin, somebody's talking about you, and they had an 8-hour show, and I said, oh yeah, was it a good show? Were they talking like niceties and all this stuff? And they said he was trying to bash you.
Uh-oh.
And I said, good luck on that one.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you've had them all over the years, that's for sure.
Well, they tried, you know.
Yeah. Yep. I wanted to use. Mm-hmm.
I tried to. I didn't try to. I Googled this clown, just on Google, and I said to Google, I said the guy's name.
Yeah.
Michael Fazio, and I said net worth, and this bozo popped up on Google, and it said his name, and it said the net worth, and it said 1.5 million.
Yeah.
This had to happen before he went bankrupt. And it had to happen before he lost it all. I'm not talking about his marbles, you know.
Kevin's going hard tonight, boy.
Oh no, I'm sure he, you know, this is before he had his Cobra car and he had his long cigarette boat. I mean, because, you know.
Yeah, those are expensive toys.
Yeah, I'm sure his boat. I mean, one of his boats maybe cost that much, because that cigarette boat maybe cost maybe like $500,000.
Oh yeah.
But you know, maybe one of the properties cost that much.
Yeah.
But you know.
Yeah, I don't know about these links that tell people's net worth, man. Forbes seems to be, you know, the Forbes list. They list the millionaires and billionaires. And I doubt it, even if that is accurate information. A lot of those real rich guys, their wealth changes daily, you know, like Elon Musk.
Oh, yeah. Maybe hourly.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, and Jeff Bezos at Amazon and yeah. Oh yeah.
Go Bobo sister, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Blue John, thank you very much. We appreciate us poor people appreciate your hard earned money. Thank you very much. I don't got a song for you or a dance or a tap dance or bang the pot against the head. But I do say thank you very much,
Hmm.
because I do appreciate your hard earned money and thank you very much.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
But I just thought it was funny that he was bashing these good YouTubers, these good hard citizens. Like Jeff Twitch, he was bashing Pinoytro, he was bashing Big E, he was bashing because Big E was helping me out. Big E was being a good person. He was being a good citizen. He was being a good man, and he helped me out. And um, he's mad because nobody helped him out when his balls were the size of coconuts, and and nobody helped him out when he needed help, and he's all butthurt that nobody did anything, but everybody's helping poor Bama when Bama is behind bars, and he's all angry about how come nobody's helping me? I'm a swell guy. I'm a stand-up guy. I am the salt of the earth, and then I am this. I am that. I'm a captain. I am Captain Kangaroo, and I'm all this, and nobody's doing anything for me. And how come this? And I'm a carpenter. I am Mr. Magoo. I am doing this, and how come nobody's doing this? And look at my nuts, and
Look at my nuts.
and and my if I have any kids, they're all going to be all circus freaks. And how come nobody's doing anything for me? And it's all about me because that's how he thinks. It's everything's about poor old yellow man, and he's all upset about it's all about me. I'd rather have old Frank as a neighbor than the old yellow man because Frank makes more sense than the yellow man does. My point of view, of course. I mean, at least nobody's playing taps on the cooking pots at night trying to beg for money. And this idiot supposed to have $1.5 million, and he's soliciting money off of these hard-earned people that are making money just because he doesn't want to spend his own money and he'd rather have other people give him money.
Yeah.
That don't make sense. I remember years and years ago, he's saying, I would never ask people for a super chat because I'm a man and I have my own money and I wouldn't ask nobody for a super chat. And that's unquote. I remember him doing that. I would never ask nobody for super chat. That's what he said, word for word.
It's Mike Dowdy, I think, is getting the people in the chat to vote. I think they want to take somebody's wrench away. Yeah.
Anybody want to come up? Come on up. I'll put the link out. How you doing, Rich? How you doing, my friend?
Good. I forgot you were having a show. I was going to mow my lawn, and yeah, it's nice today. And Go Bobo, his sister, is up this way on business. He just said in the chat.
Oh wow!
Yeah, he's a big guy. He says 6'3", 300 pounds. I know he's from New York City, where most of our families come from that move up here. Yeah, it's awful expensive to live down there.
Okay.
Wasn't Michael Fazio and Pinoy Troll going to have a competition years ago for
Yeah, making some kind of
stairs or something like that? Yeah.
yeah. Some little birdie told me that Frank is 1 inch taller than Michael Fazio, Mr. Oompa Loompa. Frank, and and Frank is like 1 inch taller than Bama. So Bama and Mr. Oompa Loompa, they're both the same height, and Frank is taller than um, those two. That's kind of unbelievable.
Yeah.
The land of little people, and old Mr. Oompa Loompa act like he's like 7 feet tall. I don't believe that.
Crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Yeah, I gotta go see if I got a cold beer. This looks like it's gonna be a good one. Kevin's a little pissed off.
No, I just don't like people talking about my friends and myself. I mean, if you're gonna talk about me, at least talk correctly. We got Popeye one in the house.
So, dude, who's Yellow Man?
Oh, the Yellow Brick Road. Fazio.
Oh, you guys got too many nicknames for these bad boys.
Well, yeah, but the Yellow Man's always been Fazio because he always paints everything in yellow. Remember his drone that he baptized?
I don't even know why you guys bother with Fazio.
Because if he leave me alone, I wouldn't bother him. But he's the one that tried to bitch slap me, but he can't reach me. But
well, the reason why I say I don't know why you bother with Fazio is like, dude, come on. The guy thinks the earth is flat. That's number one. He's been building a hotel for 8 years, number two. And what has he got? A hole in the ground.
Well, a mud puddle.
All right. Now, I'm not trying to badmouth him.
Yeah, you don't want to get on his bad side.
No, but hear me out. What I just said is the truth. He thinks the earth is flat. If he wants to think that, go right ahead, man. All right? But see, this is all I ask of any YouTuber. If you come on and you're delusional, don't ask me to participate in it. Okay?
Well, you're a sea-failing man. Aren't you afraid you're going to go off the edge of the ocean?
I've been all the way around the world on a world cruise on the USS Dwight D. Eisenhower, man. And lo and behold, I didn't fall off the edge of the earth.
Are you sure? Are you
I'm positive?
Well, I've been in the ocean too. I mean, and I don't remember that shot drop. I don't remember that. I think I've been in some rough waters. I felt like I was going to go over the edge, but I don't remember that part.
And so that's all I could tell you. I was like, why pick on? I just ignore Fazio.
Simple-minded people.
Hey, Popeye, this is Richard. He was talking smack about Kevin, calling him all kinds of names and everything. And
you know why he does that?
Because he thinks I was on the med. He thought I was on meds again, and he think I could bypass it or something. I'm off my meds, and I'm feeling good.
He basically thinks, that's going to get him donations. Okay,
really?
Because, look, every live streamer out there, they got people that like them and people that don't like them. Right? It's simple as that. And some of these live streamers who take in donations, guess what? They get jealous of other live streamers that get donations. I see it all the time.
Yeah, he hates me. I mean, I got more people watching. I got more donations. I mean, and I got more views, and he just hates the hell out of me.
You know, I'm a firm believer in redemption.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Now,
me too.
now I look at you. You've been through a lot. You've made a lot of mistakes.
Come on.
But here is your chance to prove everybody wrong. When and if you do go back to the Philippines, are you going to do it right?
Oh yeah,
Are you going to fuck up?
I'm gonna pay it. I'm gonna pay in advance. Pay by bulk. I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna I'm gonna go to my old stopping ground, and I'm in Manila, and just pay like by what 6 months, half a year, and just pay by bulk.
Yeah. Well, what I'm saying, when you go there, the only advice I can give you is don't do anything stupid.
Well, I'm not
Okay.
gonna get revenge if that's what you mean.
No, I'm not even talking about revenge. Just don't do anything stupid to get yourself into trouble.
Oh no,
Period.
no.
Okay. It- because, like, if you go there and you get in trouble, then a lot of people are going to come out and say, see, look, all that money was wasted, all those donations were
Oh
wasted.
yeah.
And you don't want that, man. So
No, no.
hey, I'm just giving you a little piece of advice and a reminder. You could take it, leave it, or throw it out the window. All right.
I'm just gonna pin it on the wall. You know, just
You know?
just it's like a badge. Things. It's like one of those Velcro badges. It's just a thing that things that can read like a reminder.
Mm-hmm. So, what have you guys been up to besides talking shit about Yellow Man?
Well, I got a spinal injection today over in Evansville, and that was my highlight of the day, and I'm feeling
What'd you
good
get a spinal injection for?
because of my lower back. I crushed my lower back when I was young, and every 6 months I get an injection. And
So,
today was
what do they do?
my
They boot you out with cortisol?
well, they lay me down on the
Yeah, I
on
know
the.
how they do it, but is it
Oh, okay.
cortisol? Is it
Yeah,
cortisol that they use?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to get the cortisol injections between my big toe and my foot, and then finally the doctor said, "Fuck it," and he cut my he cut it open. He took out all the bad cartilage, took out all the bone chips. I
Oh,
got
okay.
Yeah, I had that done in 2000 when I was in the Navy, and because it was getting to the point where I couldn't run, it was getting hard to walk, and you know, my foot was in bad shape for 20 years of wearing combat boots. You know what I mean?
Oh, so
And
you
so,
had bone fragments in there?
yeah, I had bone fragments.
Yeah.
The lining between the toe and the foot was disintegrated.
Kind of like splinters?
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
they cleaned it all up. They sewed me back up, and I ain't had a problem with my foot ever since. So you might want to think about, is there anything they could do for you surgically to help
Oh,
that?
I already had that done. They cut me open the size of a bait, like a Chiquita banana, and they took it out. My tailbone. They took that out,
Wow, wow.
and yeah, it had a heal from the inside out, and it took around 15 years to heal.
Yeah. Well, DNC, us Navy guys only wore flip flops when we were in Thailand and Philippines. But, yeah, and when you got bone fragments and you got bone problems, that's no joke. That's very,
Yeah,
very, very painful, man. I know what you're talking about there, man.
yeah. My whole tailbone was destroyed, and I
Yeah.
did have fragments and stuff there. And then they finally cut it open and took everything out. And but I do have to have cortisone shots every 6 months.
Because you got missing parts and it's not good for your back alignment. Am I correct?
Yeah, that's why I'm sitting on this purple seat cushion.
You need to get a donut.
Well, I'm trying to stay away from donuts, brother.
No, I'm talking about
I know.
yeah, blow up donut. I didn't even mean to go there. All right. But that's funny anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, oh my God! I see you made Philippines and Beyond a fucking what do you call it there? A ranch? Ooh, ooh,
Philippines and beyond.
yeah.
Jerry, he was complaining the other day. People were booting him from the room or something. So Kevin
Oh,
had sympathy on you, Jerry.
Well, Jerry's got his wrench now. He feel all important. It's okay. Come on, you know him. I know the guy's nothing but a little bitch.
Oh,
Cries about everything, man. I mean, he's the biggest fucking Karen on fucking YouTube.
he's just joking, Jerry. He's just joking.
Hey, look, Jerry. Look what Gogo Bobo said. He donated $20 to Kevin. Take Jerry's rent away.
Really?
How much money is it going to take, Kev?
Show me the money. Show me. Shit.
But you got your Karens on YouTube, man. Then you got your spiteful assholes. Did you see Frank did a little goodbye video before he took his channel down again?
Did he really?
Yeah, he did it at it was like 5:45 Philippine time in the morning, and he went on and on how great he is and everything. He changed the future, and how my God, I had to get the fucking bucket and puke in it while I was watching it, man. It was so fucking disturbing, man. There's another guy that's fucking delusional. Okay.
Hey, Jerry, don't get mad, but I had to take that wrench away because money's money. You know what I mean? Don't get mad about that. All right, Maximus.
You got to give 20 more to get it back.
Yeah, Mr. Tux, I did. I shed a big old alligator tear for Frankie. You could hear it drop on the floor.
Damn, Kevin, you me. Sorry about that, Jerry. Okay.
Dude, look, he's saying you pimped him out. Well, Jerry, what do you expect? That's what we do with little bitches. Come on, Jerry. You know that.
All right, Maximus, where's that 20? You got 10 minutes to give me that 20, or that wrench code goes back.
Shit! Somebody give me $60 to ban Jerry. Somebody give him $60 to ban Jerry. Okay.
Oh, heck. You got to remember,
worn out by the end of the evening, man.
You got to remember, it's all entertainment, right, Fazio? It's all entertainment.
Oh yeah, Jerry would say it's entertainment purposes only. And what better entertainment than a little bitch? Yeah, but I wanted to come on and say hello to you guys, see how you're all doing tonight. You know,
Oh, living the
hey,
dream.
you got an
Living the
ETA
dream.
for when you might be in the PI there, Kevin?
By this time next year.
By this time next year, I wish you the best of luck,
Yep.
man.
Yep.
Wish you the best of luck. And I probably got to run off here in a little while and do some more denigrating videos, maybe on who is it? Dipshit Travel. Let's see. Yeah, Dipshit Travel. Who else? Well, Frank is out of the picture. I don't even give a shit about him anymore. He's gone. Fuck him. He's a waste of time, man. Let's see. Who else could I do a denigrating video on? Oh, yeah. Fucking Bama, man. Man, I hope they transfer that motherfucker to Manila, man. He gets a taste of what real jail is, man.
Boy, he gotta be sweating bullets right now.
He's
Ev-
sweating
ev-
bullets right now.
well, every day he's in jail. He just got to be, you know, he don't got no fingernails left. He just got to be biting his. Well, he don't got teeth, so he can't bite his fingernails. So
He
maybe
can't fight him.
his fingernails got to be growing longer,
Ah, ah.
kind of like those Howard Hughes fingernails, maybe.
So what is Ricky trying to do? Actually bail Bama out of his visa fees or something?
Today we just got paid YouTube money, so that means Ricky Drama just sent him money. Maybe I don't know, or the lawyers got the money,
You
but
know,
today was money.
people don't understand. Fucking, Bama got what he deserved. Bama brought it all on himself. Frank didn't do it to Bama. I didn't do it. Allo didn't do it. Nobody did it to Bama. Bama did it to himself, man. And, you got a faction of these people out there saying, well, be humane. Oh, humane. Dude, was was Bama humane to any of them Filipinos he ripped off?
Nope.
I mean, come on. I mean, see, but people will say, well, Popeye, you're an asshole, man, because you want eye for an eye.
We all seen him pull the knife on the video too.
So, and little bitches like Jerry, stick up for him along with his dope dealer Brevis. I mean, come on. I mean, it's fucking comical. It's just fucking comical. And then you got a guy that takes 15 different kinds of medications, right? And he's loose in the fucking head, dipshit travel. Right? What what's his deal? Why is he trying to do this? Right? That's the big question. Is he keeping most of them donations? Is he really gonna use it to help Bama? But see, those questions will be answered. It'll all come out. The truth always comes out. And why didn't Jay the Real Deal, shoot video with Bama in jail? Oh, that was, I mean, they come up with some excuse, well, you're not allowed to take video. Why was Big E allowed to take video? These are questions that need to be asked. Inquiring minds want to know, bitch.
Bitches.
And you got some bitches in the live chat right now, man, and fucking, you can make some money off them. Like, dude, tell you what, if you give somebody gives $60, Kevin will ban the little bitch Philippines and beyond. Okay, $60 super chat comes up. I'll help you e-bag. Okay, all right?
Appreciate that.
And dude, Dude, I don't even know why you let that motherfucker in your chat. That is the most prejudiced, bigotest motherfucker that walked the face of the earth. Fucking Philippines and beyond, man. Dude, he is so prejudiced against our Latino brothers. It's fucking terrible. Fucking terrible. All the tropes, racial slurs he uses. My God, I don't know how he gets to stay on. I don't know how he gets to stay on the YouTube, man.
Yeah. I don't know. They're so sensitive nowadays about everything. I was just watching JFK video before it came on for a few minutes, and they had this big disclaimer about you couldn't even watch the video, because of the assassination or whatever. You
Are
had
you
to say,
shitting me?
unbelievable, right on the freaking screen. Yeah. What is Jerry saying? Popeye is slick, Jerry is saying.
I'm slick. If the truth is slick, man, you're the one who blurted out all the, bigotry towards Latinos, Mexicans. You're the one being the bigot. You're the one using the tropes, the racial slurs. I mean, dude.
Jim Coronis there. I don't think they have that kind of treatment in the Philippines. Bama getting dental work in jail.
Boy, if they did, boy, more people would go into jail.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, for 7 years, you overstayed for 13 years, right?
Yeah.
How do you do that? How do you do that, Kevin?
Well, easy. Like I said, I had, I mean,
Party
I
too much.
was living the dream, though. I mean, I kept my mouth shut. I stayed out of trouble. I had my head down. Well, I mean,
Dude, you might still be
I
there
mind my own.
today. You might still be there today if you didn't run into that altercation.
Yes, you're
Yeah,
right.
yeah. Like I said, I mean, I just lived my life. I wasn't on YouTube, and I just kept on living.
Yeah, DNC said Jerry is running for Florida governor. Oh boy.
They wouldn't let him run for dog catcher, let alone governor.
Yeah. My brother lives down in Marco Island. He loves your present governor you have there. What is it, DeSantis, the Italian guy? He loves him.
The Italian guy?
Yeah.
I thought he was part.
No. He's a
Cuban.
No, he's 100% Italian.
Who are you talking about?
DeSantis.
Oh yeah, DeSantis is okay, dude. He's been taking good care of Florida, and he's been sticking his dick up woke Disney's ass, which has been pretty funny.
Oh, they thought it meant clothes. They're painters. Drop cloths. You put painters put all over the. Who is sending you that?
Put all over. What do you mean by?
Like if you're painting and you don't want paint on your furniture, you put drop cloths down, and these stupid old guys drop their pants. Yeah. Wow. My wife just brought me a joke one of her friends sent her. I had to convert it to her understanding. They don't understand sarcasm. It takes a long time for Filipinos.
No, sarcasm in Filipinos, that's a big
Yeah.
no. That's a big no-no, and I learned a long time ago. Don't even try sarcasm with Filipinos, man. It doesn't work.
I'm not familiar with the painter's jargon.
Okay.
What that?
Got it.
Jerry, you gonna take Popeye out for coffee if he comes to the Philippines?
Yeah. Meet for a beer.
We have 72 people watching. Thank you guys for coming out.
I don't know. Last time he sat down with MJ, I mean, his own wife called Jerry the Fairy, man. So like that's pretty embarrassing, man. When your old lady uses your nasty nickname against you. Wow. I- You know, I guess that's why Jerry is so prejudiced against our Mexican and Puerto Rican brothers. You know what I mean? He just doesn't understand the American dream that we are a melting pot.
That's right. Yeah, absolutely,
And
man.
we all need to get along together and stop using bigotry and racial slurs, but sometimes you have to wait for people like Jerry the little bitch to die off for that stuff to go away.
I'll tell you, Papa, I'm sure you know, because you've been around a lot of Puerto Ricans as well as I have. They're some of the most beautiful women you'll ever find.
Oh,
They're,
definitely, without a doubt.
Latino women are very nice.
I said
T-Bird, how
Puerto
you doing,
Rican.
my friend?
My wife just had a friend
Well, yeah, Latino women are Puerto Rican.
pass away, and man, in the casket she looked gorgeous, man. And how many people look good in the casket? She died 42 years of age. Yeah.
I think Jerry would look good in a casket, and that's the only time in his life he look
good. Jerry says, "Who, me?"
Jerry said his wife can call him anything she wants. Jerry wants to know about Popeye. Tell us about your ex-wife.
Why do I have to put my personal life out there?
You're not really a vlogger. You do funny shit, right?
I mean, what I do is pick on little bitches like you, Jerry.
Come on up, Jerry. Michael Fazio, come on up.
Oh, man. Who's Marie Rosario Del Pina?
She's one of Kevin's girlfriends.
Yeah, is that one of your girlfriends, Kevin?
She's a friend of mine, but she's not a girlfriend.
All
hey,
right,
Richard,
let's settle this. Let's settle this, Kevin. She's your friend, right?
There you go.
And she's a girl, right?
Oh God! Now you sound like my dad.
Well, she's your girlfriend.
Yeah.
See how that works, Kevin?
Thanks, guys. Appreciate that.
What's up, Hagante? Go-Go Bubble's sister said Popeye should be good for you.
Maximus, where's my money?
And why doesn't Maximus come up?
Oh, Maximus never comes up.
I like Hagante. He's a good dude, man. You ever see that? You ever see that video I did of him and Nico? Man, that was hilarious, man.
I saw him on. He was in Australia working somewhere in the outback. He was on Kevin's show. Yeah. He's a cool guy.
Yeah, he's salt of the earth person, man. And here's my favorite sarcastic dude in the live chat, Mr. Tux. Oh my God. The sick man. After everything he says, he puts in parentheses, sick, S-I-C. It's another
sick. How you? Pennsylvania trucker. Rolling.
Hello.
What's up?
Hey, Mark.
Yeah, just driving.
So, Mark.
Yeah.
You make any phone calls lately?
No, not lately.
Not lately?
No. Not for a couple of weeks now.
What are you going to call Bam in jail and say, hello, Barry, how's it doing? Remember how you screwed me out of how much?
It's me again.
Oh, man. But it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. So where are you driving up to now?
I loaded up in Gadsden, Alabama with chicken going to Dover, Florida.
Ah, okay. You should stop by Decatur and visit the sheriff department.
Yeah. And the district attorney's office.
Yeah. I'm just being an asshole now. I apologize.
What do you mean now?
I'm sure that
Oh, they
DA is
want a
well
sea.
aware of what's going on.
They want a sea story. Popeye, tell us some sea story. You wouldn't understand them, man. I mean, I would have to put bigotry and racial slurs in there for you to understand it. I don't think a guy of your low IQ could comprehend one of my sea stories. He's so fun to pick on, man. So, Kevin, you remember the day I was on here? I called him a used car salesman, and he
It was
blew the
years
top
ago,
of his
man.
head
I
off.
remember. I remember that. It was years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Did he buy anything from you?
Oh man.
Did you sell anything?
Yeah, Philippines and beyond. The only thing he sells is dreams. That never comes
Dreaming.
true.
Nothing but dreaming.
So, you know,
Fazio got a dream. Dream Hotel.
I got a sea story for you guys, man. Well, we had a guy like Jerry the Ferry in the Navy who's a bigot, fucking used racial slurs, used tropes. You know what we did with him? We sent him to sensitivity training, and then we admined him out of the Navy. Gone. Right? That's what we do with, pieces of shit like that.
Man, during your time, they're easy on guys. My dad got caught smoking in the shower, and I think he got the guys. They're pulling into Italy in the Mediterranean, and he freaking couldn't leave the ship, man, for like a week. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. My dad told me one time, and he said the Marine. Did they have Marines? Are Marines the ones that like were the police of the Navy?
Yeah, they were guard duty. My grandfather was a Marine on the ship. He was a guard. He was the bodyguard on.
Yeah,
I think he was the captain.
Well, anyways, my old man told me this story. He's long gone, but he said he was in Cincinnati with his Navy buddy. They were trying to make out with these couple girls, and they were up in the balcony because they were smokers. Back then, they let you smoke. And he said, lo and behold, the Marine that was busting his chops when he was in the brig or whatever they call it came up to him and asked him if he had a cigarette.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Hey, that's balls, ain't it?
My old man claims he threw him over the balcony. I don't know. My father was only like 5'9" and about 180 pounds, but he was a feisty little New Yorker. Yeah. I loved hearing them old stories, though. Yeah.
There's some good stories, man.
They used to have to carry rings, like to make out with girls. He was in during the Korean War. And you had to give a girl a ring if you wanted to sleep with her and shit, So they had pockets full of rings, engagement rings.
Hey, you better be careful. You start telling sea stories,
I don't know, man. It's
all of Jerry the Fairy's little bitch buddies and his, sock accounts will start saying nasty things about you, So go easy on the story. See, these guys don't like to hear about the past or learn anything.
Yeah. Honeyco, another one of Kevin's girls is here.
Honeyco, what's going on? Welcome to the bullpen.
I better not say that in front of Big E.
I think Big E is pretty much an easygoing guy.
Mhm.
You know what I mean, Vern?
Yeah, some guys are just they don't like him. But to me, he doesn't bother me a bit. You know,
Look,
Yeah,
and
he
Big E's a good guy.
a lot of people ask me, "Hey, how come you're not mad at Big E for giving money to Bama?" Well, the reason why I'm not mad at Big E for giving money to Bama because it's his money, not my money,
Mm.
right?
Right.
And I'm not mad at anybody giving money to Bama, to tell you the truth, right? I mean, you
Popeye.
want to piss your money up the wall? Go right ahead. That's what I told Big E. So me and Big E, we have a difference of opinion
Yeah.
on on Bama, but we're not out there fucking scratching each other's eyeballs out and
Hmm.
pissing all over each other about it. No, there's no need for that. I mean, it's his money, right? You guys don't tell me where to spend my money, do you?
Nope.
Oh, see? But I don't know. The little bitch, Philippine and beyond, he don't understand that kind of thing. You know, it's with him. Everything's got to be hardcore, one way or another. You know.
I here a week or so ago, the company got a thing in the mail where I was speeding 54 and a 45 in Iowa, and I got a $75 fine. So if people want to take up donations, for
Yeah.
people's
Hell
fuck
yeah.
ups. Hey, somebody wants to donate $75, me pay my fine. That'd be great.
Hell yeah. So you can keep getting your cheese as brought to you by Pennsylvania Trucker.
Yeah, well tonight I got frozen chicken on.
Okay. Do you guys ever notice how little them chickens are in the Philippines? Is it because we use hormones or shit in ours here? They're the little things, man.
See, they say Popeye is soft on ego. They're talking about Big E. I'm not soft on him. That's his fucking money, man.
Him and I have a lot of different views on things, but that's his opinion. You know what I mean? He can do what he wants with his life. I'm
Yeah.
not a swinger. He likes to live that way. His wife apparently tolerates it. So
Uh-huh.
all the power to him, man. Yeah.
See, you're absolutely right there, Richard. I mean, in this live chat, I see about 2 or 3 judgmental,
Yeah.
cocksucking motherfuckers. That's all I see. That's all I see, man. And then when they come back at you, they won't speak to what you're saying. They will insult you.
Hmm.
Typical liberal bullshit. You know what I mean? When they lose the argument, what do? They come back and insult you. They say bad things about you. That's what they do. And they bring toxicity to a really fantastic genre, the Philippine genre. Right? I mean,
Yeah. This.
come on, Big Kevin. How many times have people insulted you after you've won an argument?
Well, a couple of times, but they are more than welcome to come on up and um, how do you say the word? Speak their piece. You are always welcome to come up and just like what you're doing, free speech. Come on up and speak what you got to say. Say what you got to say.
But hey, it's getting late here, right? And I want to thank you for letting me on your show.
Anytime.
And you two guys have a nice evening. Mark, you have a good evening too.
All right, you
All right.
too.
And I'll catch you all on the flip side. Have a good one, guys.
So
Hey,
Popeye,
thank you for coming up.
you're probably not a fan of Tampa Bay, but they're doing pretty good this year down there, huh?
What are you talking about? The Rays?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Rays have really been up and coming, dude. I
Oh.
have to give them credit.
Oh yeah.
I have to give them
Absolutely.
credit.
They're beating up everybody. They beat the Yankees. They beat Toronto. They beat everybody.
But
Yeah.
I got 2 favorite teams. My first one is Boston Red Sox, and any other team that beats the
Beats the
Yankees.
Yankees, yeah. Okay. That's all right. That's all right. The baseball between the Yankees and the Red Sox is not like it was when I was in the 70s when I was growing up. Man, the players would jump into a friggin' stands and be fighting with the guys in Yankee Stadium because they threw a battery or something. It was brutal, man. You could wipe out the catcher, coming into home. You could take out the guy at second. It was a nasty game, man. And friggin' nowadays, man, it's just so pussified, and the guy's got all these big muscles. They're all jacked up, and they're got their, what do they call it? They analyze everything, spin rates and this shit and that, and launch angle and everything. It's hilarious.
Yeah,
I wish it went back to the old style, man.
I hear you, bro.
Yeah.
Well, you guys take care. It's great talking to you all.
Thanks,
right,
Popeye.
man.
Have a good week.
Yellow.
Yeah.
Mick Fisher's in the house. How you doing, Mick?
Yeah.
Hey,
see,
Mick.
Mr. Tux. How you doing, my friend?
I got to go see if my beer is cold.
Open one up and chug it. That's the best way of telling.
Yeah, my wife, we have a very small refrigerator, and she's always putting in, food she's cooking to sell. People are always buying Filipino food, and there's no room in there. So guess what goes first? My beer.
Yeah, buy your own just free refrigerator.
Yep, exactly.
Put it in your workshop, and there it is. Problem solved.
Yep.
That's what real men do, right, Fazio? Clown.
Yeah. I don't know if he drinks or not,
Well, I'm sure he does. That's how he gets the edge off. Well, you see all those bottles he has that he fills up with water. Of course he drinks. Or he picks them up on the ground and I don't know, but he got a lot of empty bottles all over the place, so he got to pick them up from somewhere.
What do they call that when you can purify water? A couple of years ago, he had something he got. I don't know. He ordered it on Amazon to purify water, and I said, "Piss in it. See if it'll purify the piss." I don't know.
Hard telling, man.
You know what the difference between in-laws and outlaws are?
Not a clue.
Outlaws are wanted.
Yeah, that's true. All right, I'm getting a beer. Hold on.
Here we
All right, Rich.
There's one for me. Is it a Bud Light?
Fazio has some kind of infatuation about Bud Light. He's telling Dick Insider to do a short. Don't listen to him. You see Fazio in a bikini drinking Bud Light. There's a Fazio lover.
Oh, fuck. Ah, shit.
Fazio told the truth about Big Eagle. Clown.
Yeah, I thought him and Big E got along because Big E went to visit him that time.
Yeah, well, he went to see if he was still alive.
Oh, because I remember they met on the beach or something.
Yeah.
Went to the beach or went out to eat or something.
Well, he invited him out to eat, and he chickened out.
What the hell are those things he eats at the buffet? The
Shrimp?
prongs or prawns or whatever they call them. What
Yeah,
are they?
prawn. You know, like giant tiger prawns. I mean, like giant shrimp.
Oh, okay. I never knew what they were.
Yeah.
I like shrimp as long as it's breaded.
Well, yeah, breaded. I like the shrimp when they're clean, no heads, no legs, no
Will.
guts.
Who's Will?
Real wonks.
No, he's not around anymore, is he?
Well, that's what he maybe.
What did he say?
I'm off my meds, Big Kev.
Free Barry Jordan? That's not Will, is it?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know of any other Will. Well, I'm happy for you, but I'm off my meds too. I'm feeling good. I don't carry a grudge. Well, I do to certain people.
Care less whether he's in jail or not. He'll be in jail when he gets back to the States, I'm sure.
All right. Samuel Adams, Summer Ale, Citrus Wheat Ale.
What kind of beer are you drinking?
Samuel Adams. It's from Boston.
Okay.
Popeye's town. Popeye's hometown.
Oh.
Bright citrus wheat ale, summer. Bursting with orange, lemon, lime peels. Finish is clean, subtle with grains of paradise. Crisp wheat. I think Aloe drinks wheat ale. I think it's popular in like Germany too. What's Steve doing? I haven't seen him in a while. He's been on NyQuil for a week. That shit does work, NyQuil. I used to take that when I had to sleep.
Well, yeah, I used to drink it when I was sick. When I was a kid, though, I never had it when I was adult.
So, do you guys think that there's any possibility that Barry's girlfriend sold him out, his location to immigration or anything like that?
I don't know.
Because I mean, he's been, being pursued by
Yeah,
a lot.
but him and his girlfriend, and I mean,
We're at the
Shaw
jail.
and Big E, they were seeing him at jail with Big E and his and April. They all met up with them.
All right. Okay. So I guess that's.
Yeah,
I don't
but
know.
now I guess she took all his pictures off of her Facebook after that video with the threesome thing. So,
Oh wow.
the family probably is embarrassed if they've seen that.
Yeah, somebody said Frank sent. I think it's Frank sent everybody in her family like that video or something. Somebody was saying that. Maybe it was a copycat channel or.
No, somebody said that yellow man said Noah did that.
Noah? Really? The guy that comes here all the time?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Noah's blocked. I forgot to tell you. You block him, Kevin.
He's
I put him in timeout
No,
last
he's
time.
blocked. No, you blocked him. I seen it. I'm like, damn.
Oh, I must have hit the wrong. Okay.
They blocked him and another guy the same night.
These guys got hair triggers, Mark, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah, I seen it on the chat, and it said Kevin blocked him. I forgot to mention Kevin because I was looking. I'm like, what the hell did he say that was? Would get him blocked.
Who is?
Noah was one of them. I forget the other one.
Yeah, Noah was funny. I don't know what he said, Kevin, that would piss you off, but he's a Native American, and I think he said he's from up in Minnesota way.
Yeah,
I know who the guy is.
Yeah, he's always, stirring the pot, making it interesting. Yeah. Kanoy is. All right, Kanoy, have a good one.
See you, Kanoy.
See you later, Randy.
Mm-hmm. Bamagate is like the JFK assassination. We'll never know the whole truth. That's right. Who's Monglers and Mikados? It's Harry. Excuse me. I remember Kevin. You know Harriet, or was she talking smack about you one time, or? Because I remember
Harriet.
one show
Yeah.
she came up.
She defends the bummer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's always on the bummer show defending him and giving money and shit.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't watch that too much.
I've seen her
show.
name around in chats for years, but I don't know who she is or anything.
I can't imagine her being a real Filipino, because no Filipino's going to sit there and watch some scumbag like him torment and rip off their own people, you know.
That's a funny name, Rappy Tutu. What the heck is that World Zoom thing? Did you guys see that all those guys like in Dumageddon, they interviewed somebody and he was supposedly living in Thailand, running a hospital or something, and I guess he was a felon or something like that. He played all these guys. I forget who retracted their video, but I really don't watch them guys. It's like Paul, Old Dog, and bunch of them.
I don't watch a couple of times I watched them, but I don't really watch those people that much.
Yeah.
How you doing, Steve?
So I get south of Atlanta, I'm going to stop and get some coffee and pump myself full of coffee.
Philippines and beyond. Big Kev, you sold me out for $20. You would have made more.
No, he did. He never got the $20.
I never got the $20.
So Jerry, he sold you out for $0, man. What a buddy, huh?
Sold you out for a promise on a promise.
Kevin doesn't take anything to heart. He just gets even, right? If you say some shit about him, he's gonna remember it, and then one day he's gonna go bang.
Yeah, no kidding. I should time Maximus. Yeah, no kidding.
Gogo Bobo's sister gave 20?
Yeah.
Oh, you got that?
Yeah. But Gogo Bobo gave it to me earlier in the show. Thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with us.
So DNC says, Jerry, if you want it back, give him double. Hawaiian groomer in the Philippines. Jordan says, don't give money to anyone but Ricky. Maximus was timed out.
Hell yeah, because he gave me false. He lied. So screw him. That's what you get for lying.
Max, I'm going to have to talk to Juan Martinez. Who is that? Okay. Frank is alive and well and winning.
Really?
Mr. Aluminar de Magico.
Oh.
Where the hell's Scott Del Franco been lately? I haven't seen him on a while.
Oh, the guy that used to come in and to get mad at people because they're saying shit about Michael Fazio.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
I remember I see him come on, but I haven't seen him on in a while.
I don't know that much about the guy, but
he was always pleasant with me.
He hangs out on Fazio. He's like a Fazio worshiper.
No, I'm just on Fazio's show. I didn't see him on there.
Hmm.
I know Jack Thompson's in the hospital, I guess.
Oh yeah, what kind of hospital? The kind of the straitjacket hospital or the
No, I
real
think he went
hospital?
through. I think he went through an operation or
Who
something.
who is it
Probably.
you were looking for, Mark? Jack Thompson?
Scott though.
Oh, Del
No, Jack
Fuego. Yeah,
Thompson.
yeah. Jack
Yeah,
Thompson is the guy
I
I was
was
thinking
talking
about.
to Jack on YouTube or Facebook. I wanted to call him, but he's in the hospital. He went through an operation. I didn't want to bother him in case he's on
Yeah.
meds or need his rest. I'll call him when he gets out.
Anthony said Shaw has moved in with Frank and Gilda.
Yeah.
Is that Bama's girlfriend, Shaw?
Yeah.
Well, good for her.
Fuck yeah, she probably broke, can't afford anything.
Bama cut off the money. Ricky said, "Don't
Frank-
worry, I'll get you another one."
Frank has his own harem now, and a new motorcycle.
Yeah.
Oh heck. Pekka got smaller, but at least
That ain't Pop. That ain't Popeye. Oh man.
heck.
Big E is in the house.
Hey,
Oh,
Big
yeah?
E.
He just booted Popeye real one. Yeah.
Oh God.
Hey Jerry, you got a red back. What the hell?
How'd that happen?
I don't know.
Popeye was turned out.
You're bulletproof again.
Life is good. How you doing, John? Baloo John is in the
Hey,
house.
John.
What is happening?
What's up, Big E?
Put the link out.
Oh, he's
Big
from
E
Scott-
is in the house.
Hey, where's that guy? Ken Kenjamin. He's a funny guy.
He's in Norway,
Uh-huh. Maybe he had to get back to work.
probably.
His basket fell out of the basket. Oh man.
Hey Jerry, where's my 500 pesos? Cheap bastard.
Peter V. Jr. said he's in love with Ruby Galazia, whoever she is.
Okay. Big E, what is happening? Hey, Big E, thank you for that $200 a month. I mean $200 a week. A day? I'm sorry.
Isn't Ruby Flywood's wife, I think? Or whatever his name is. Bama's buddy. Isn't that his wife, Ruby? Oh, her last name is maybe.
Sounds like a cowboy song. Ruby. I don't know. Somebody sings it.
Yeah, Kenny Rogers, don't take your
Okay.
love to town.
Yeah, I know. I thought I heard it before. Oh, you guys. Come on up, Biggie. Tell us what you think. You, my little friend. Sing me a song.
Peter. That sounds like the real Peter V. Remember how you used to say Filipinos are scammers? And everybody get pissed off.
Yeah, well.
Peter V was a good one to talk. It showed that video where the cops had to go into that internet cafe and kick him out. Pay 40-some pesos for his Wi-Fi.
Can you hear me okay, Rich?
Yeah. Peter was the real Peter. He was off the hook, man. I used to tell him he'd come on Kevin's show and there'd be like 10 people there. I said, Peter, you hate the Philippines. What are you doing there?
Yeah.
And he says, oh, I'm a missionary or something like that. I said, really?
Well, got to be better than a carpenter because
I'm actually surprised Peter V hasn't been on about all this with Bama being locked up.
Bama and him didn't care for one another, right? They were,
no,
No. So Peter V must not be watching the genre anymore.
we got 60 people in the house, double what the Yellow Man has, and the Yellow Man has 4,000 subs, and I'm double than what he has. That's just incredible. Just incredible.
Yeah, I remember Michael Fazio had a rabbi channel years ago, and he had like
Oh, Rabbi Chewbacca.
32,000 subscribers or more. Yeah,
Yeah, I wonder how much that cost.
I don't know.
Oh, these clowns! I swear.
Yeah. My father used to have a saying, people, and I'm not directing this at any one person, but he used to say, a sucker's born every minute. I think it was P.T. Barnum's or something like that.
Oh yeah, you see those balls on them on Fazio? Man, that's
The
a
what?
circus. Michael Fazio, when he had that hernia, his balls became like circus balloons.
Ouch.
Man, if he had any kids, then those would be automatically circus clowns. Oh, fuck. Fucking freak of the week.
Yeah. I don't know what causes that, but I guess it can happen.
Oh yeah, he called up the doctor. The doctor said, "Hey, don't worry about it, freak. It's natural."
I don't know.
Oh,
I know
okay.
it's painful.
Hey, shut
Mine,
up, freak.
mine wasn't that big, but
Hey! It's not about you, buddy. We're talking about the other freak.
oh, I know.
Okay.
I'm just saying that fucking shit was painful for me. I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you only had one nut that was abnormal. This guy has both nuts, and he's walking around like a duck, and he's only like a weeble size, and he's like walking like well, you know those weebles that wobble and they can't fall down. Well, this little sucker walking around calling people names and shit. Little circus clown. Like I said, I'd rather have Frank as a neighbor any day.
Wow.
Oh, heck.
I get a bitch at you for his dog shit in his yard.
That's okay. Have the Yellow Man go over there and pick it up. He's closer to the ground. He don't have to bend over. He can just reach with his little arms and pick it up.
I wish you would come on so you two could go at it. But
Come on, little man.
Probably ain't even on tonight. I don't know.
And he's probably soaking his nuts in olive oil, trying to make his nuts shrink. Hello, Kevin and everybody. Hello, Eminem. Hey, nobody's talking to you.
Said hello. Hey, Kevin, everyone. I said hello.
Oh,
I assume I was
all right,
that.
all right, calm down.
Who's that in the picture? Who's that in the picture? Peter B. Jr. That ain't Peter.
No, that I don't know.
Eminem is in the house. Oh boy, Terry, you're gonna lose that wrench again. Big Kevin, I saw earlier, Biggie, congratulate you on your weight loss of 345 pounds. Last week you said you were at 328. You gained 17 pounds?
No,
Hi, Gary.
Big E just threw that number out he wasn't sure, and he just threw that number out.
Jerry, buy me a coffee.
Yeah,
So I
by
can
hey,
stay
what do you
awake.
mean? Hey, by me, by hey Jerry, just hit me up, buddy. I mean, be grateful, you little I'm median shit.
Whoa.
Sorry about that. Here's my meds, my medicine that I got my back shot. It's making me feel good. Okay, that's my excuse.
What'd
Hey
you get?
Jerry, come on up. What's that?
What'd you get, Kevin? Cortisone?
Yeah, I got 2 shots in my lower back.
A lot of pain? Not from the shot, but I mean before.
Oh yeah,
I got
Yeah.
that one time in my elbow, and I said never again. Fuck that. That was painful.
I had
yeah.
rheumatoid, and I used to get it all the time in my hands, shots in my feet. But thank God that is gone, man.
Yeah, I get them in my both my knees and in my lower back, but I get them right through my kneecaps, right through the cartilage, and I get it into my lower spine. I mean, directly into the cartilage.
I
I
had a
mean, and,
friend. Yeah, Kevin, I had a friend about your size. We were walking, leaving a party. This is a couple of years ago, walking down a steep driveway. He was so drunk. I put my arm around him to hold him up, and he stepped on my freaking foot, man. It was like an elephant going on my foot, man. I thought I would die. And so I went to my, what do you call it, rheumatologist the following day, and he just gave me a shot of that cortisone, man. And that stuff works wonders, but it's no
yeah.
good. It's no good for you, man. It's poison. If you look at the side effects of steroids, man,
Hey, it feels good. it,
yeah, it does feel good.
it lasts for 90 days.
Look up radio frequency abominations. I had nerves in my spine needled a total of 51 times.
Yeah. Hey, Maximus, if you're going to say you're going to do something and then you renege on it, I mean, hey, at least keep your word.
Was he back? Yeah.
Yeah, he bounced back in, complaining why I timed him out.
Yeah, it's unbelievable the shit they do with medical technology today. Unbelievable. Oh, really?
I know. Look what they done with Lorena Bobbitt's husband.
Sewed her back
Oh.
on, right?
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
porn star now.
Mark, remember when that happened years ago? And Howard
Yeah.
Stern did a, I don't know if you watch him. I can't stand him now, but he used to be funny. He had Bobbitt on, and he was like in the restroom pissing, and there was a guy standing next to him in the urinal, and he had just had it sewed back on. It was pissing the guy in the face. It's unbelievable.
Nah, come on now.
Yeah. Yeah. Poor guy, man. That's what the Filipinos call Filipino haircut, man. You know? Robert Robinson. Daisy was so cute. I was always shocked that he got her. Yeah.
Yeah, but I heard he only had sex with her just once.
Oh, cool, Steve. Yeah. How do you know?
Because his pecker wasn't that.
Really? Well, everybody's going at everybody, man, calling each other homos and
I didn't call him a homo. I just said
fat people.
Fazio just had a little mushroom.
Yeah, didn't he say that Big E was that way or something? Saying he swang that way or something?
Well, I don't.
Somebody else said.
I don't remember that.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean, look at all the women he has. I doubt that he's a homo. I mean, with all the women he has.
Who's that? Michael?
No, Michael. I mean, he's happy just to get it one time. But yeah, Daisy, yeah, just like what Robert just said, Daisy's so cute. I was so shocked that yeah, heck, Fozzie was so shocked he got her once. Clown.
Yeah, Alo Manati, she is very kind-hearted. It's most good Filipinos are like that. I know girls that have married American guys that the guys were brutal on them and shit, and they stayed with them and everything.
Well, I think she's doing it just for pity.
I think she is a what do they call them? Providence girl, isn't she? Providence.
Yeah, she's from
What is that
Davao,
got to
right?
do with anything?
I think that's
Well,
a
no, I
kind of
just was asking. That's all. I was asking.
Oh,
I wasn't.
oh. Well, yeah, maybe naive. She doesn't know any better, but she's been around for so long that but remember Fazio taught her how to flip people off and stuff. I mean, he corrected her so much to call saying "fuck you" and cursing and flipping people off on YouTube and stuff. That poor girl, she was once innocent, and then she became like 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 trailer trash, where he came from.
yeah, Biggie. It is amazing. Guys are always obsessed with other men's sex lives. Yeah.
Yeah, because he doesn't have it, and he's envious of other people.
So Maximus is pleading his case with you, Kevin. He goes, "You suggested I send you money within 10 minutes to not get timed out. I never offered to send you nor promised to send you anything. You just time me out for what you suggested, not me."
Well, I didn't suggest nothing. You guys are the one that said I didn't even read what you guys are the one that said he was going to send money.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even read what you guys said. I just heard what you guys said he was going to do. So don't get your panties in a bunch, okay, Maximus? Just be happy I let you come back. So just sit down and be quiet. You don't like it, go over to Fazio. So hang out with the other retards. DNC, when is the last time you got laid? Oh boy, it's been a while, but I think not as long as Fazio.
Well,
since Fazio only got laid once, and who knows when was that?
where do you hear this, man? Where do you hear about these guys getting laid?
I can't reveal.
Okay,
That's like that's like
top
kissing
secret. It's like
no,
CIA.
no. But I mean, that's like revealing.
Your source.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could tell you offline. I mean.
Okay. Uh-huh. So it's nice to see everybody fighting with one another. Remember,
There you go, buddy.
Alo would love this, man. He used to love it when people weren't getting along. He used to say,
That's the name of the game. I was just hoping that Jeff was going to come around because Alo is talking smack about him.
"Really?
Oh yeah, yeah. Jeff. No, I mean I'm talking about Fazio is talking smack about our fellow countrymen. See, Fazio is not really a countryman of the Philippines. He's just there. He's
Tourist.
just there in the Philippines. Not even that.
Tourist.
He doesn't really do anything in the. What is he doing in the Philippines? I mean, he doesn't have any kids. He doesn't do anything in the Philippines. What is he doing? What has he done for the Filipinos? Nothing.
It's got a big backhoe there. I remember seeing it.
Yeah,
Sundays
taking up space. It's an eyesore. That the whole place smells like a giant toilet. I mean, it's an eyesore there.
Small East free speech. These guys are unbelievable.
I mean, the whole place is just a big toilet. Flies and maggots all over the place. I'm sure. I mean, is there a garden around there? Is there? I mean, it's just a toilet.
What's up, Ken Unger?
Hey, Ken.
Hey, Ken. ¿Cómo está? Do you think his neighbors are proud of him in that neighborhood? I mean, do you think they do you think they talk nice? Oh, here's our nice neighbor. Do you think they bring him gifts like food and homemade stuff? Hell no.
Yeah, Alo Manati. He said, I guess medium-sized free speech will be showing up shortly. Yeah.
Mike Ross.
I don't know, Biggie. Yeah.
The link is out there. If anybody want to come up, you guys are more than welcome to come up and give out your free speech. How do you like that? All are welcome. Come on up, Jerry. Don't be shy. How much farther do you got to go, Mark?
467 miles yet.
Oh, you just started out.
Yeah, I like 500 something, 580 or something like that.
Okay.
So I went about 100 mile. My ass is dragging tonight.
Somebody just came up. C.A.
Yeah.
Yellow. Welcome to the bullpen.
Hey, nice to be back.
Who is it?
Oh,
I don't know.
It's me.
it's me again.
All right.
Cali dude.
That's me.
You got a good speaking voice. You should do voiceovers or something for the movies.
Do some movie trailers. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the work I do involves a lot of public speaking. So I think I've sort of learned to speak slowly and clearly and project my voice over the years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so maybe that has something to do with it.
Yeah, my wife is a Filipina, but she is in Toastmasters, man. She loves that stuff, you know, where they analyze your speeches or whatever, you know.
I
Yeah.
should watch some of that. My wife's Filipina too, and I was laughing earlier. You guys were talking about Filipinas and sarcasm don't mix.
Yeah,
and,
that was me. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that is so true.
Yeah.
I'll say these things that, like any American, I could say it to you guys. You guys would get it.
Yep.
And my wife will take it literally, and
get mad and cry and
right. And I'm like trying to explain it to her, and I'm like, no, look, and I've told her a few times she really likes the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, and one of the characters, Drax, he doesn't get humor. He takes everything literally, and I've told her a few times, I'm like, you remind me of that guy Drax, because he won't get the joke. He'll take everything they say literally, and
right, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I imagine it can be hard, because imagine us having to. If they didn't speak any English in the Philippines, it would be rough for us too, probably.
Right.
But yeah, they're amazing people, though, Filipinos.
They are. They're great. I love them.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I think like Americans, we are just sort of inherently sarcastic.
Ball busters. Yeah.
We do joke around a lot, and that's just part of who we are.
Yep.
And I think too, sometimes, that's the good thing about traveling, is we become more aware of different sort of worldviews and realize, oh yeah, not everyone necessarily, computes information the way we do.
Absolutely.
But Filipinos are great people. I love them.
Yeah.
They're always having a good time. They're like the happiest people I've ever met. It's great.
Yeah. Yep,
they are pretty happy for having not much of anything.
Oh, my wife was so poor, man. She had to get water when she was a little girl before the sun came up. Go down to a well. But she got her undergraduate degree in finance there by I don't know. She won it somehow by having high grades. And then when she came to New York, she got her master's in business, and smart little thing. Yeah. Speaks pretty good English.
Filipinos do really well in the U.S. too. Like, they're hard workers, and I think on average they earn more than Caucasians.
Than we do. We're too lazy.
Yeah. That's because they bust their ass. And and a lot of what they do is they really do contribute. They don't show up to the U.S. looking for handouts or welfare. They're looking for opportunity. They're the good kind of immigrants. Like, they work in hospitals. Well, that's a good thing. Work hard, and they earn their money, and they send it to their families, and that, like, I like so much about the people. I think
unbelievable.
More people should sort of emulate them.
And if you I'm sure you've been there a lot, you're probably shocked at how poor some of them are, and like, there's no government help whatsoever there. You got to either make it on your own or you don't make it, man.
Right.
Yeah, they're poor, but they don't act like they're poor.
No. They dress nice, and they're clean, and they try to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me, Peter V. Jr. I'm praising the Filipinos. That ain't real Peter Van Dever there for sure.
No.
Legend.
Peter V. Jr. has been around for
everybody
quite a while.
knows Peter, man. The old shows Kevin used to do where Peter would come on with Barry, and there'd be like Seth that would be on. Sentai 7, all the guys.
Yeah. Peter V's a rare specimen.
Yeah, Mr. Tux is saying we wash our asses with soap and water too. Yeah, I said they're clean people, man. Yeah, Jay. There's J Mike in the chat, Kevin.
Yeah, I said hello to him earlier.
And John Baker's living good, sitting by the pool watching the kids swimming out there in California. Nice. Excuse me. Why don't we acknowledge white boys? Katz goes, why don't you acknowledge that white boys in the Philippines are seen as waiting ATMs? I guess that can happen to people.
It can.
Where you go, I guess. If you go too far out in the provinces where they're too poor, they're very family oriented. They're going to look out for their own family.
I think it's the same in Thailand too.
It's just the nature of them. There's man, my father-in-law died 2 years ago. He had heart trouble. He didn't even have the money to go to the hospital. I was going to bring him here to America to get bypass surgery, but he was afraid to come. And the kids, the sisters there, they just didn't, I don't know. They were just more concerned about other things than their father's health, and if you don't got the money, you're not going to get health care there. If you have something serious wrong. So I'd recommend that some of these older guys like myself, I'm 63, if you're going to try to retire there, go to a big city where they have good medical care. Or, like Cebu's where my wife's from, and it's a kind of a small city, but they have a couple good hospitals there. But I don't know. I don't think I would want to have heart valve surgery there. If you needed it.
I guess you could fly to Australia or something.
Yeah, where did you go?
Australia, Thailand would be okay.
Guam, probably.
Oh, Guam, yeah.
Yeah, Guam is good. That's only 3 hours away.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there you go.
Well, Hong Kong would be good too, though.
There's options. There's options if you need it. But another strategy, which I think some people don't employ, is try to be semi-healthy.
Yeah.
A little bit. Don't drink too much. Maintain yourself a bit.
Yeah, I had my aortic replaced like 18 months ago, and it was congenital defect. I was born with it, and they monitored it my whole life. And then when I started to get dull aches in my chest, they said, "Well, buddy, it's time to get." They did it through my leg. They cut the artery and they just pushed the valve right in through the artery, right to the heart. Took like 1 hour to do it. No bleeding, no nothing, perfect.
Right.
But could you imagine in the Philippines, you ain't got no money to do that? But probably could cost over I don't know how much it would be there, but I have good insurance here, but it would probably be $100,000 or something like that.
Dang.
Yeah. Frank is winning. Is there some sort of unpublicized idiot race going on? These guys are characters, man.
I don't know. After looking at some of Aloe de Winter's recent videos, I don't think Frank's winning very much.
Oh,
doesn't seem to be winning in the Hawaiian court. Doesn't seem to be winning with his stepson.
Yeah, that's crazy stuff, man. Some guys just. I remember years ago when Frank first came in here and he was just fighting with a bunch of guys. I think Dave at the time, Dave Phelps.
Well, Frank is just an unhappy person.
I said, Frank, I told him he was in the live chat. I said, you got to just learn to laugh at yourself, laugh things off and forget about it. But apparently he can't do that. He takes everything to heart and
He likes to have the last word. Same as Fazio. Fazio wants to have the last word. I am the best and I am the only best.
Yeah.
Got the best shit on his block.
Fazio entertains people that want to, construction guys that know that trade and stuff. But it's not like here where you can come on this channel and just say what the hell you want. Oh, yeah. A well-deserved YouTube vacation. We love you, Frank.
I wonder, for how many years he's been this way, because I get the impression that he's one of these people. I've known other people like this that they always need an adversary. They always need someone they can just focus all their rage on. And it seems like for the past several years, Frank's had a history with people in the Philippines. And I imagine it was and I just wonder, when did that start? Did it start when he was a kid? Did it start when he was in his 20s, his 30s? When did this sort of, because I feel like he's been this way for a while, but I just wonder how he got to that point.
Yeah. He always originated from New York City, and it's a tough place, man. I don't know where he grew up in New York, but Italians are tough on their own people too. So, you don't live up. They used to want you to marry Italians usually the guys could marry Irish girls or whatever, and they all have the same religion, Catholic religion, and so. But they like their daughters to marry. The old school guys did other Italians to keep the bloodlines going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there a lot of Italians out there in California?
I'm not in California now. I'm in the Philippines. I'm from California, but I'm in the Philippines.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Because I often wondered if there was a mafia there. Because I know years ago there was a guy named Bugsy Siegel. He was like a Jewish guy that was out in like Las Vegas or whatever, that the mafia got pissed off of and killed him because he was building a casino and he was going over costs and everything. And they just shot him right in Los Angeles, right to the eye.
I think
sniper.
I heard that. Yeah. You see, the thing is, California, when I was well, first of all, I think it's got the biggest population in the U.S.
Like 15 million. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think you can find pretty much anything. And, when I was growing up, I had friends of like every single background, and that's how I grew up. And I was never really that aware of it or race. I mean, now in 2023, it's all people talk about. But when I was growing up as a kid, it was like, okay, this person's skin is a little darker than mine. This person has different hair than me. But I never even thought like, oh, is this person Italian? Is this person Irish? Is this person? It was just like, hey, we all like Ninja Turtles. Hey, we all like Nintendo. Let's just have a good time. And,
right.
And we all got along, and here we are now. And it's like, there's so much, I think, unnecessary emphasis on race. And
I know. Yep.
I grew up blissfully unaware of it. I just had
it's
very
a good way
concept.
to be. It's a good way to be. Yeah. Somebody said here they just got back from the Bay Area. So sad what's happened. What, they got a lot of homeless there, Mike?
There's almost all over California now.
Yeah. That's very rich area. A lot of billionaires live there in San Francisco.
You go to any Walmart at nighttime, you'll see people living in their cars, shit, right at Walmart parking lots.
Mm-hmm. And that's something, man. Weather's warm most of the time, so it's kind of a breeding ground for people that are homeless. I mean, I can't understand. It's maybe that, I don't know, maybe they're into drugs or something, or they just get fed up with life and they walk away from it. But the way our country takes care of everybody, with all the social programs, it's kind of sickening that there is people sleeping in the streets.
Well, it's going to be worse now with all the Latin Americans, Latin people that they let through the gate.
Yeah.
Just recently.
They need those votes to stay in power. Got to import the voters.
Yep.
You can't convince the Americans.
Yeah, Americans are getting fed up. Yeah.
They just got to kicking out a whole bunch of people, the vets, out of the hotels and stuff to let the new wave people come in.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
It's terrible.
So,
what other country would do that? What other country would prioritize illegal immigrants over veterans? Any other country in the world? Name one.
Yeah. And we're giving a lot of money away to the Ukraine, too, who's not even
ridiculous.
a NATO member. They're not even NATO, man. Yeah. Yeah.
Even if they were, like, I don't know why the U.S. taxpayer have to fund, like, everything. Like, let's take care of our own people. I mean, I'm all for charity. I have no problem with legal immigration, and I think most of us are that way. I think most of us have some compassion. But we also, it's like you got to, like, take care of yourself and your family before you go out and try to save the world.
Yeah, I agree. Yep.
Now I'm getting wound up.
No, who cares?
Like I said, it's free speech. Free speech.
Yeah, as long as it's not on Facebook or Twitter, and then you'll get flagged for misinformation. You'll get fact checked.
I get all these memories on Facebook, and I go back, and I don't even remember what the memory was, but it's gone. And they took it down because it was something I was bitching about politics in America or something.
Yeah.
Boom, it's gone.
Cloward Peven strategy. I will have to look that up. Illuminati. Yeah. It's like Ministry of Information, like very 1984.
Yeah.
No, you can't say that. You can't believe that. Like, why not?
Yeah. I don't know why they're so worried. It's crazy.
It's frustrating. It's so frustrating. And just some of the values that are being promoted, like Drag Queen Story Hour. Who the hell thinks that's a good idea? Who the hell wants a bunch of
probably Fazio. That's probably one of his.
I bet you he doesn't even like that stuff, man. If he had young kids, he wouldn't want them in school being taught by these people that, don't have their parents the way they intend to have them raised. And the government says, oh, this is the way we're going to do it.
If he believes in flat earth, he probably one of those flag wavers.
The government has way too much control over everything.
Yep.
Yeah, way too much.
Big E's in the house. Hello, brother.
Big E.
Is he out over in where is he, in the Middle East again?
Yeah, he's in one of those countries.
Man. I'd seen somewhere Biggie was when he was his last trip over there. He was in an area where there was a lot of Filipinos, and they actually had like Filipino markets and all kinds of things. I was saying
that could be on the weekend.
Like a Asian store. It was a Filipino store where they could get their food in that.
Yeah.
They
usually do that on the weekend. And then they have the Asian market pops up.
A Filipino with attitudes in the house. That is
Hey, Mercy.
Bam's wife.
Yeah, Bam's wife. Hey, Mercy, behave yourself. Don't cause a riot on my show like you do on your show. Maintain yourself. Okay.
Yeah. Plug your ears.
Don't want
a lot of bad
don't want to have to keep reminding you. Okay. We have a lot of people, so control yourself.
Some of them are sensitive.
Yes.
Yeah, the world is too sensitive now.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that funny? Kevin's feisty today. He got his cortisone shot in his back, and he's raring to go. He's feeling good.
Well, I took a shower and I curled my hair and everything, so
hair looks good.
Appreciate
Kevin,
that.
Can you still grow hair, Kevin, or no?
Yeah, on my back, on my knuckles. I plucked the hair out of my ears and my nose earlier.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah.
So I'm feeling light.
I know people call me fat and ugly, and then when they see my checkbook, they call me fat, ugly, and poor.
There you go.
I hurt my feelings.
The Holy Trinity.
Well, we got paid today on YouTube, so
good. Well, I need a cut.
Yeah, I already got my cut. That's why I'm here soliciting for more money.
Strang. Yeah, Steve.
Like I said, YouTube got their cut.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to sponge up the rest. Yeah, you guys check out the Rileys. They have very good content. So definitely go check out their channel.
So yeah, I haven't seen them in a while. Has Bam returned from Hawaii?
He's planning on going back pretty soon, I understand.
Where to Philippines?
Back home. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
John says,
Mrs. Riley was over there checking out over there and everything. She had a good time, I understand.
uh-huh. So was Bam anywhere near where Frank was from? Wasn't he living in Hawaii?
I have no idea.
Life is good says I'm hypersensitive. I got my foreskin cut off. Yeah.
John.
Yeah. They in the Philippines, man, they wait till the boys are about 8 years old before they do that, man.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
walk like a duck for a week. Quack,
Yeah.
quack, quack.
Probably
Thank
lost
God
a
our
couple ounces off of his body weight.
yeah, thank God our mothers did that when we were born, man. I couldn't imagine having it done at 8 years old. Yeah. Christmas here.
Come here, son. I got a surprise for you.
Yeah. Well,
Merry
some
Christmas.
places they do the whole village at one time, right? All the young guys. Gypsy's in the house. I recently filled out an application for a graduate program at my alma mater, and the pronouns and gender selections remind me I'd been. Oh yeah, crazy here, Gypsy. Yeah.
Pronouns. God, can we? I can't believe we're at this point now where that's an issue. Pronouns.
Yeah, I hope to go to the Philippines in a few years. Oh, get away from this nonsense.
You're in the States right now?
Yeah, in New York. Yeah.
So is it pretty getting pretty wacky there?
Oh,
Like,
hell yeah. Yeah.
okay, so it's not just what I see on TV. You're actually seeing this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man.
So are you permanently living in the Philippines or just on vacation there?
Permanently. I'm married.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, I plan on I mean, we bought a house and everything, so yeah.
Manila, Cebu, or southern Philippines, or
Southern Luzon, south of Manila. Do you know where Mayan volcano is?
Yep.
Oh, you do? Okay. A lot of people don't for some reason, even though I think it's on the back of the 100 peso note. I'm not too far from Mayan volcano.
Yeah, I watch all these vloggers. There's a couple of vloggers, girls that walk through like Manila. They don't even speak. They just go through there's so many cities in Manila. I think there's like 16 or 20 cities there.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
they walk down the back alleys and everything. And I love seeing that shit.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Yeah. I watch a lot of, not just Philippines, but I've seen those, just walking without commentary
Yeah.
videos. Those are fun.
Yeah.
Havoc Master, how you doing? Welcome back to
Hey, Havoc.
the bullpen. Hey, Havoc, come on up if you want.
Oh boy, he said he got his cut when he was 9. Wow. Everything below the knee had to come off, he said. Oh. Oh man. Yeah, Steve says, Gypsy, which one is it? You can change genders throughout the day depending on what's happening. Yeah.
Can't change your chromosomes, though.
No, you can't. No.
And just like, for example, letting men compete in women's sports,
Yeah.
to me, this full-on clown world. It's like some days it's just so surreal. I wake up and I see a guy wearing his swimming outfit holding a trophy, and he's number 1 in women's swimming. I think, what is going on? How can anybody
recognize that? Yeah.
Yeah, like it's just, but he identifies as a woman. Well, so what?
Yeah. It doesn't mean we have to accept you identifying that way.
Right.
I better be careful, Kevin. I'll get you demonetized. Right? That's how they control everybody.
People tried for years, and I'm still here.
You
Yeah.
imagine Bama coming back to the States and putting on a dress so he could go to a female prison?
Uh-huh. Yeah, tell him he identifies as a woman, so he wants to go to
Yeah.
a woman's prison. Yeah.
Maybe he
Yeah.
could say he identifies as a free man. I
Mhm.
identify as being out on bail.
Oh,
Say,
there
well,
you go. I seen some crazy memes on things people send me, and there was a guy that was driving a Harley, and he said he was racing against cyclists that ride bicycles, like, I don't know, Tour de France. And he goes, I identify myself as a bicyclist.
Oh, right. That was Babylon B, right?
Yeah. I think that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, they do good satire.
Yeah. Which our wives don't understand.
Right. Right.
I mean, my wife's getting pretty smart after I tell her things. And she's not sensitive. She doesn't do that Tompo shit, which I love. She's a fighter.
Lucky you. Mine does.
She's from Cebu, you know? Yeah. Yep. Feisty little thing.
I say the wrong word. I make a misstep, and I got to deal with that. And it's like it's just got to run its course.
Yep.
Yeah, that's frustrating.
Oh, DNC said, I heard Frank is trying to identify as a man. Are we trying to get him out of retirement on YouTube?
Yeah, he's been laying low. He's not doing all his quote unquote rebuttals.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, him and Barry, they went at it for quite a while there.
Oh yeah, that went on for a while, and it's just bizarre to me with Frank because apparently he's retired and he's getting on in his years, and this is how he wants to spend his time.
Yeah.
Getting pissed off at everyone and filing law, and it's just like, dude, just go to the beach and like have a little barbecue and if you want to vlog, like you were saying, some people, they just walk around and film stuff. And if he could, like, which I don't think he can, like, not talk and just walk around and film some stuff in his area and then maybe around the island, he would probably get some viewers and some engagement. And he'd be going out and doing something more constructive. But he doesn't seem like a constructive person. He seems a lot more destructive. He doesn't seem to want to, like, build. He seems to want to just like destroy people and get everyone deported from Philippines. And I don't like
revenge,
civil suits. Yeah,
and it's like that's how you want to spend your time and money doing that. Like you could learn if he spent half. You know, he does these rants for 2-3 hours. If he spent half that time like learning Tagalog, he'd be fluent.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He can't even say, what is it, like, hello correctly. Like, he can't.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. What has he achieved over the past several years? Like, very little. He's just so bad with time management, in my opinion. He needs some hobbies.
Yeah. Yep. Speaking of, like, words, like, I love how the Filipinos say, like, comfortable. They say comfortable.
Yes. You know? Yes. I used to think that was just my wife. And I would tease her for that. I would say comfortable. And then I realized everyone says that.
Yeah.
Another one is resume. They don't say resume. It's resume.
Yeah.
But
that's funny shit, man.
I love it. I love their English dialect. It's fun.
Oh, yeah. So is the military really back over there in the Philippines or no? Any idea?
You're asking me?
Yeah. I hear that it is, but they'd say no or no, you know, just keep working hand in hand with the Filipinos and all that shit. Because
I heard it just visiting.
The Chinese have been pretty aggressive against like Filipino fishermen and stuff. I guess they just don't like us, the Chinese. Anything we have anything to do with, they don't like. But hey.
Yeah, I've lived and worked in China, so I'm familiar with the Chinese.
Did you ever see that show that's on the guy Serpenza and Sea Milk? It's on Fridays.
Yeah. Everything they say is totally legit. I lived in China several years, and I think they're spot on.
Yeah, they I used to love their travels on their motorcycles where they'd go to China and sometimes Vietnam or whatever. And then what I
Yep.
was telling Kevin the other day, they stopped at like this tea house in Vietnam and it was a whorehouse. Actually, they didn't know it was a whorehouse.
Smash
Yeah,
that like button, you guys.
46 watching. I guess we're boring the hell out of them because we're
46. We've been on for 2 hours. We got 25 people, 25 thumbs up. I'm gonna do my bang apart, make a lot. I learned this from the yellow nutcase. See if it works. This isn't like kind of like come and get it. So bang apart, make a lot. Thank you guys for coming out. Thanks for hanging out here in the bullpen. Had a very good night so far. Thank you guys for coming out.
so when you go to the Philippines, Kevin, you and him will probably end up being best of friends,
No, I doubt it.
beer drinking buddies, beer
The
drinking
guy,
buddies.
the guy don't drink normal things. So
Yeah. John says he identifies as Dr. Ruth. Yeah, remember her? She was hilarious, man.
yeah, she was a funny old lady.
It was just weird hearing an old lady talk about the things she did. Excuse me.
So DNC said the Navy's reinvesting in Subic Bay. You know, I could see the U.S. and the Philippines
Reactivating it.
strengthening a U.S. presence here because, yeah, like was said earlier, there does seem to be a lot of Chinese provocation, and I think it's kind of strategically not in China's best interest to be provoking the Philippines because I feel like under Duterte, I feel like was trying to get along with China, and I felt like it was sort of shifting from U.S. to China. Yep. And now you've got Marcos, who I don't have an opinion on. I mean, I try to stay out of their politics anyway. Got enough on our plate with U.S. politics. But so I don't know what his sort of perspective on all this is. But, you know, if they're going to piss off the Philippines and they're already not on, you know, relations between China and the U.S. are not very good right now, I would say. Mm-hmm. So to piss off the Philippines, it's like, well, so they're just going to turn to the U.S. and that's going to strengthen the alliance between, and you know, what it seems like strategically China would want to get along with the Philippines.
Right.
Yeah.
What are they doing? It just, you know.
Yep. I know they had in the past 20 years, China's accomplished a lot when they opened up and started manufacturing things. And maybe it's a pride thing. I don't know. But, you know, they're feel empowered. I used to have a Chinese girlfriend years ago. She was way too young for me, and she was crazier than bedbugs.
Really?
Yeah. She was educated, too. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, actually, educated, quote unquote, just like North Koreans are educated.
Yeah, right. After I broke up with the girl, she still came to New York to see me. I mean, this is years later. And I said, oh, okay. We can go out and have some food or whatever.
Thank you, my friend.
Yeah, China's interesting. There's a lot of good Chinese people. I like a lot of Chinese people individually, but collectively they are sort of a hive mind. Mm-hmm. And you know, people accuse other groups of being racist, and it's like I would say Chinese are probably some of the most racist people I've ever met.
Really?
And that's my opinion. Yeah, they'll say things that you just couldn't get away with in the States.
Yeah.
And but see, I think their attitude would be like, yeah, but we don't think racism is a bad thing because we know we're the best. And the idea of racism is the idea of inferior races. And I'm speculating a bit. That may not be the position, but they don't seem to have all these self-imposed restraints that we do. But again, they're not advocating for diversity and inclusivity. They're advocating for, I think, Chinese dominance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just very different worldview.
Yeah, I don't understand it because I'm old now, and I want to be mostly peaceful with people and get along. And you figure, I think I seen a video the other
Kumbaya.
day of Vladimir Putin saying that he means business and he doesn't want the West getting involved in anything because he'll use all means necessary. And man, that's just crazy talk. Yeah.
You mean losing his
Mr.
chance?
Tux says Duterte bent over backwards for the Chinese, but they never took advantage of it. What is a young boy exchange, Peter? What is that? I'm not aware of that. Chinese folk hold the majority of. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I think my wife's grandmother worked for Chinese years ago in her own country, and they accused her of stealing or something like that. Oh my God. Almost ruined her reputation.
Hmm.
The Chinese film. Okay, I read that. So Frank's not going to come on anymore and yell at us?
That's what he
Not
says.
at the moment. Not at the moment.
He's freed himself from the small talk that we engage in.
Wonder if he's hiding under the mattress.
Well, I thought I'd seen a shadow move earlier.
Roberto is going to be heartbroken that Frank took his channel down.
Yeah, but I think it's only down for a few days. He'll emerge back up again.
Okay. I thought
He can't be gone for long.
I thought years ago he was going to change his channel, and he was just going to go out and vlog like trips and stuff. But I don't know. Yeah.
He doesn't seem to really go on a lot of trips.
I know.
And again, that's what's odd to me is, I still work, so I kind of have to stay indoors more than I like. And that's what I think puzzles me about Frank is he's obviously not working. It seems he hasn't worked for 20, 30 years, and he wants to spend all his time indoors. And he's he's not in a place like Seattle where maybe it's expensive and the weather's bad and you could have some rationalization to stay indoors. He's in the Philippines where it's warm and sunny,
beautiful,
and full and affordable, and there's plenty of reasons it's a lot more attractive outside. And he wants to wake up at 4 a.m., walk out on the patio, and you can hear the roosters and rant about Barry. And that's how he starts his day. And then, and it's just like, dude, just like, I don't know. It's just like it's so puzzling with the decisions he made.
Barry used to do the same thing as soon as he came on. Within the first 50 words is about Frank.
I thought Barry was doing that just for the views because he knew everybody was getting into it, Yeah.
Well, he probably was doing it for the money.
Where it got him. I thought they were both doing it just to feed off of each other.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like a leech.
I bet if Barry's allowed back in the Philippines, Jerry goes back, I bet you he won't be running his mouth off about everybody.
I hope not.
You found out he's not untouchable over there. I don't think he's ever going back, though, once he's boarded.
I don't think so either.
I don't know where else can he go. He can't adapt to, and he can't go to like Thailand or Vietnam or Cambodia. Right. He can't adapt to the food or to the language.
You don't think so? You don't think he could adapt to Thailand? Eat Thai food?
It's kind of spicy, I think, because of his stomach and stuff.
He doesn't. I love Thai food.
Yeah, I do too. I love spicy food.
Yeah, me too.
but the language, you know, is very. It's a big language barrier, I think.
No, yeah, they say them Thai guys like to fight over there, and if Barry pisses them off, they probably get killed.
Really?
Oh, you know what? I read a really good book about Thailand recently. It's something like, if I get the title right, Confessions from a Private Investigator in Bangkok or something like that, written by a New Zealand guy who was a private. Such a good book. All his little stories about the cases he worked in Thailand, often with Western men getting scammed by Thai women.
Mhm.
And some of them were just, the story is hilarious. It's a
Yeah.
good book. Recommend it.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny to read until it happens to you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you know, that's why I don't get scammed. I'm married. I'm not going to Thailand getting scammed. So
Yeah.
Yep.
right.
Yeah, some of these
And-
guys in their retirement years are just, you know, they're just heading there now. You know, they're finally free of their jobs and they got some money and, you know, yeah. How are you going to learn the language unless you're some guys have the gift for doing that, but not many, you know?
Om Put Pasatai Dai Nit Noi Kap. I remember a little bit of Thai. I don't know. I think learning language isn't as difficult as a lot of people think it is. I'm not saying it's easy, but I do think a lot of Americans have this mental block that it's just too hard to learn another language. And part of that is so many people speak English.
Yeah, we fucking rule. They better speak our language.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And you know, in the States, or you know, a lot of parts of the world, people do speak English, so there's not that much of an incentive. But you know, I did study Spanish like in high school, and I lived in China and I studied Chinese, and I've learned a little bit of Thai. And you know, once you actually sit down and put some time aside, it's like, you know, if you spend a couple hours every day, every week, and you just say, okay, I'm going to start with just some basic phrases, and then let me get some basic vocabulary. What do I need to go out? Like, how do I count to 10? How do I say, how much does this cost? Start with basic stuff. And then you just build on that and you start learning more. Okay, what are some good verbs to learn? Like eat, sleep, want. And then how do you say the opposite of that? And then what's the past tense? And once you start gradually building on it, it does start to come to you a bit. But I think just a lot of people, Americans, just
are lazy.
Don't make the effort, and don't need to. But then there's just, I think, this misconception that, well, it's just too difficult. And it's like, well, you know, if you go to Thailand and study every day for an hour or two, you know, you start picking it up.
But you know, you can watch TV and be like a little kid and pick it up, just like watching cowboy movies, and you slowly pick up Spanish language just by watching TV.
Kids can absorb language that way. I think with adults, it's a little bit different because our brains are sort of developed. But yeah, young children can really absorb quickly.
Well, you get started by watching Dora the Explorer.
Dora the Explorer.
Yeah. Hey, Steve, how you doing?
Hey, not too bad, you?
Wonderful show, man. You missed a lot of it, I think.
Yeah, I've been dozing off and on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had a good show at the beginning, middle, and then now. I hope I didn't hurt Fazio's feelings at all, but it's all entertainment, man. It's all entertainment.
Yeah, I seen that thumbnail earlier. That must have been taken 30 years ago because that shirt didn't have a speck of yellow paint or a hole in it.
Well, did you notice his glasses? Those glasses are the same glasses that he's wearing today.
You mean with what, the ones with the ribbons and all the silly putty on them?
Yeah. Those are the same. Those are the same glasses.
I'll tell you what, if my glasses ever break, I'm definitely not going to take them to him.
Oh man.
I
Yeah.
don't see how that would just bug the shit. I don't like looking through my glasses and catching a reflection off my frames, let alone 5 pounds of silly putty holding them together.
and I don't know how, because like I said, I googled Michael Fazio net worth. I googled that, and that picture came up, and the net worth $1.5 million. All that came up, and I don't know if it's a hoax. I don't know if somebody's playing, but I think that was before he got bankrupt and all that stuff. But
I'm going to type it
because
in now. See what I get.
one of those cigarette boats, those speed boats, cost that much money.
What are those ones that drug unit runners used to use there?
Well, one of those
Those big
racing
yachts.
boats. Yeah.
Fazio's was 1.5 million.
Real quick,
Yeah.
I saw someone in the comments ask for the book title. So for that person, if they're still listening, it says Confessions of a Bangkok Private Eye, and the name of the author is Warren Olson. So good book. I recommend it. It's really entertaining, really funny. Sorry, I hope I didn't derail.
No,
Oh,
no, not at all.
no.
Anyway, he's got 2 books. I read the first one. The second one is Thai Private Eye. I haven't started it yet, but Thailand's got, I don't know, some of the stories that come out of Thailand are just hilarious.
I bet, man.
Some are, yeah, some maybe not hilarious, but engaging, interesting, or whatever you want to call it.
Lot of interesting people from Thailand. I mean, Thailand people, vloggers. A lot of them kind of interesting.
Yeah, you get some interesting people, and Thailand was doing the tranny thing before it was cool.
Yeah. I know, that's why I didn't go there years ago when I was younger. I heard there was a lot of that shit there.
Yeah. It's a thing there, definitely. I remember like 2007, I was reading an article. I was in Thailand about a university was going to make their first non-gender or ladyboy or third gender bathroom. I was in 2007. And then, a few years ago, it became like this, it's this big fad in America now. And I'm thinking like, I don't know, I don't get like why it's such a big thing in the States right now. And you can go to Thailand and it's like, it's there and it's accepted, but it's not like this big movement or whatever
that everybody's talking about, right? Yeah,
right. It's just kind of like they accept it and it's there, and I think that's a reasonably healthy attitude. I mean, I'm not a fan of that stuff, but I also don't care what other people do if they're not bothering me.
Yeah, would Thailand put you in jail if you had some kind of disagreement with somebody saying, well, I don't think men should go in women's bathrooms or something like that? Probably not. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think so.
They'd probably just say, this guy's just drunk. Let him say what he wants. And York Center.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so
I can't even type that in on there for some fucking reason.
So how about books? Anyone reading any good books recently? Any book recommendations?
But Jordan reads a lot of good books.
Yeah, John is like book of the week club, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But John reads, life is good. That's Blue John. He reads all kinds of books.
Yep.
Me too.
Have you read that new one out? It's a blockbuster there at Amazon on the ebook. It's How to Retire in the Philippines by Michael Fazio.
Oh,
Well, I don't mean to brag, but I can read a logbook.
It's a useful skill. It's a useful skill.
yeah.
Are you supposed to be asleep now, PA?
I should be, but this load has to be delivered by 11 a.m. in Florida, so I got to run.
Well, don't log that then.
No.
No, John. What is a good book? What is one of your good books you got?
Oh, Life is Good. The author's name is Warren Olson. And it says at the bottom of the book is told to Stephen Leather. So I think he had like a co-writer or someone help him. But the guy's name is Warren Olson.
Swedish guy or
New Zealand. He's a Kiwi.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Kiwi, that's one of them there New Zealand fellers, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a place I want to visit. I want to visit New Zealand. I was actually looking at flight prices the other day, and I thought it was kind of reasonable. I think what I saw was a round trip from Manila to, I think it's Auckland, the capital of New Zealand. I might be wrong.
No, you're
But
right.
a round trip ticket was about 25,000 pesos, which is roughly $500, maybe a little bit less even, maybe 450, 500. And I thought, for a round trip, that's fairly reasonable. And I would like to go to New Zealand.
Isn't that like a 24-hour flight from or how isn't that like the longest flight in the world from the United States?
United States to New Zealand?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I don't know.
I think it's the furthest destination, if I'm not mistaken.
I know
right now we're in the middle of summer. They're in the middle of winter.
Right. It might depend too what part of the U.S. you fly out of. Like if you fly out of L.A. or New York, that might make a difference, or it might not.
Yeah, I'd seen a couple of years ago. What is it, Qantas? That's an Australian airline. They had a nonstop flight from New York to I think it was Sydney, Australia. I forget what the time was, but it was unbelievable. They documented it.
I thought it was like 20 some hours.
Flight
time.
Yep.
To get there.
Yep. Man, I've been on some long flights, man, going on cheap flights to the Philippines, leaving New York, going to Detroit, to Japan, to Manila, to Cebu. Oh, man. Layovers.
Yeah.
Man. Oh.
The second time I come out of the Philippines, I didn't reconfirm my flight, and I spent 12 hours in Manila Airport because back then you couldn't fly straight into Cebu. And, God, that was fun.
Do you guys remember the old airport in Manila years ago, man? With freaking no air conditioning in it. Wow, that was hot when you get there.
Yeah, the old airport was bad.
Yeah.
Was that Aquino International Airport, or are you talking about the domestic airport?
No, I think you're right. I think it was Aquino. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I got there my first time, and it was like in the middle of the night, and I was saying, wow. And you get in there, and it's like, holy shit, it's warm here.
Yeah. Shit.
So I'm looking now, and it says the fastest flight from Manila to Auckland is about 14 hours.
Really?
I think that might include a stopover, though, in Sydney or something. So I don't know if that's part of it or what. I don't see any direct flights, so...
I thought it would be like 8 hours to fly from like Australia to Manila or something like that, but I'm wrong. Huh.
But this does have a layover, so again, that might be part of it. I'm not sure how long it's like flight. Regardless, it'd be a bit of a long flight, but I would still happily do it. Whether it's 8 hours or 14 hours, I would do it, and I might do it when I have a little more time.
Yeah. It'd be cool to go there for sure.
Yeah.
I used to watch this. Somebody recommended this channel to me that this guy had this angry ram in New Zealand, and he used to like harass people that would come by riding their dirt bikes and stuff like that. It would attack them. I loved it, man. This thing was ornery.
Yeah. He had a GoPro mounted on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember watching that. He called it Ram Cam.
Wasn't that unbelievable? That it was a nasty thing. And I said to myself, man, no wonder Dodge calls their trucks rammed up. These critters are unbelievable, man.
Well, what I want to know is how they got that strapped onto him
Yeah.
without him killing him.
But bungee cord super glue.
Yeah.
Either that or they tranquilized it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, I'm going to call it a night. We've been on for 2 hours and 26 minutes. I'll get off in a couple of minutes, and then I can just have it 2.5 hours. But very good show, you guys.
All right, I'm gonna bounce off. Have a good night, everyone.
Yep. Nice talking to
All
you,
right,
man.
you too.
Have a
Peace
good
out.
time.
All right,
man.
see you, dude.
All right, guys.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to kick off here too. I'll try to catch. I never can catch it live. Always at the end.
All right,
So-
Steve. Will you have a good night?
Steve,
Yeah,
where-
Steve. I'll probably have another show maybe Wednesday or Friday. Definitely Friday.
Mhm.
I won't be able to catch that one. I'll be working 10 hours that day, 6:30 to 5 in the morning. So I'll watch
Steve.
it afterward. Yeah, go ahead.
Are you the guy that has a house in the Philippines and you allowed Bama to come over or something like that, and then you got
No. I own nothing in the Philippines. Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're talking about that other guy. Who's you talking about, Mark?
Danny Gordon?
Really?
No. Yeah, Danny. He stayed with too.
Yeah, well, that
Yeah,
trucker
Dan-
B that Brian Hollywood has a house over there or something. And he lets Bama stay there.
I remember seeing Bama staying at a house one time, a video. He was staying at a house right after he escaped from one of those islands where he was where they said he burnt the baby and all this shit.
Oh yeah.
And he went to a house there, and there was a very short guy, a very nice house. And the only thing I remember about that video is that's where Barry was hiding out. And during that video, the guy that owned the house, who was married to a Filipino,
Didn't he have a teenage daughter?
I don't know. I don't know about that, but I know the only thing
Oh,
that
that
sticks
was
in my
Raging
mind.
Cajun.
Raging.
Yeah.
Cajun?
No. That's not the one I'm talking about. But I know.
Oh.
I know.
That's
you're
what I was
about
talking
Joey.
about.
Yeah. He never stayed with him that I know of. He'd been over for cookouts and stuff like that. But Raising Cajun helped him find an apartment there, and it just didn't fit into Barry's lifestyle, so he left.
Okay. Yeah.
But the guy I'm talking about, he had a rule in his house that nobody could eat in the living room where the TV was on his very nice furniture. He had a very nice house, except him.
That was Danny Gordon, right?
No, it was not. No.
Oh.
He was there 2 or 3 weeks to hide Bama out because I don't know what happened in whatever that fucking place it was, Ron Blanc or wherever the hell it was. You know, same old shit.
Well, people are entertained by Barry a lot.
Whoever he was running from at the time.
Yeah. You must enjoy it, man, because it's been going on for a long time.
Well, I think that he faces more problems when he goes home. That's just my opinion.
Okay.
And I don't know it. When I first encountered him, he was living with Jay next to it. They were living side by side in apartments, and Barry had like less than $500 Social Security, because you get out of Social Security what you pay into it, and
Right.
and you know, so if he has nowhere to go, nobody to help him out in the United States, I don't know how he would live. And if I remember right, listening to him tell about his journey, he was living in tents in people's backyards or garages and shit, and
Yeah.
on his way
I
to
heard
New
that
York.
too. I heard
Yeah.
that too, but I never saw it. I was curious to see that. That must have been something. Yeah. Living in somebody's garage in a tent, man.
Yeah, living there rent free with free lights, free water, free everything.
Yeah.
Well, it can't be any worse than old Fazio living in a what kind of like a quatted hut or one of those trailers that he has right now that has duct tape and stuff all over it.
And tarps to patch
Yeah.
up the whole.
And he's got 1.5 million in the bank, man.
Yeah.
I doubt if he has $1.5 in the bank. I really doubt that.
You guys, hey,
How about that rebar bender though that he bought? Boy, he got a lot of use out of that, didn't he?
still not in use.
I don't know.
Probably still in the box. Like I said, I'm just bringing this up because he was talking trash about me, about Jeff, about Big E, about Bama, and a couple other people. And like I said, I mean, the poor guy has so much animosity built up in him.
Yeah. Mike Ross says Fazio is even worse than Bummer. What the fuck? That's right. That is right.
I mean,
even right now, Bama's living better. He's got a toilet and a shower.
he might have the same amount of leaks in the building, but
I don't know.
Frank has it better off than all of them.
Steve is right, man. They're turning violent criminals in the U.S. loose on the streets. You know, felons.
Yeah.
Especially up in New York here.
That's just in Democrat-ran cities by governments, mayors, and judges, and that's all funded by George Soros. And the reason they do that is to stay in power. That's why they open the borders up and let them all. They think since the Democrats allowed all these illegals to come in here, that somehow they're going to get them to legally vote.
Yeah,
and that's never going to fucking happen.
And some of the governors in the southern states are busing them people up out of their neighborhoods and sending them to New York and Martha's Vineyard. I heard they sent.
Yeah. DeSantis did that.
Yeah. My brother lives in Florida in Marco Island. He loves that governor, man. He loves him.
Oh, I do too. If for some reason Trump can't run, I'm voting for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
thank you guys. Go ahead, Richard. You got any last words?
Well, I hope I got some more cold beer because I'm thirsty. That's my words.
All right. Thank you for staying with us. You usually bow out, but thank you for staying with us.
I'm surprised my StreamYard stayed hooked up. This internet around here, I don't know. My router hasn't been changed in 8 friggin' years, and I looked it up, and there's a newer one. And I had my wife call him. She goes, "Oh no, that's not available," or some bullshit. You know, you got to pay top money, and the shit cuts off all the time. You know, it's like, I don't know, craziness.
See, I see. Wink, wink.
What did Mike Ross say? Fazio has a toilet. Unfortunately, it's right next to his bed. No, really?
Yeah, but right next to the bed, right next to the sink, right next to the front door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He lives in a little box. And if anybody out there that supports Michael Fazio and thinks he's this big construction builder, he built that thing that he doesn't live in a container. He's got 2 or 3 containers on its property. and why he did all that, to spend all that money to bring it over there. I think he shot his wad, and then he bought that half-ass uh, um,
Backhoe?
fucking, yeah. He bought that excavator, whatever you call it,
Yeah.
and to dig a hole and then put the dirt back in the hole, and and then but to say that he is a construction person, look at what he lives in. I wouldn't let my dog live in there. I would not. You know, I wouldn't. I mean, it's just. And he showed several videos of the inside of it, and it looks like somebody's shed that needs to be torn down.
Mm.
It looks like
I'm surprised that the Philippine government never condemned that area because it's a shithole.
If he was in the United States, they would have in most places. But it looks like a shed that needs to be torn down. Is what it looks like. You'd keep your lawnmower in, and your rakes, and your shovels.
Yeah.
Bantayan Mattress Recluse says Fazio paid $23,000 US to ship 2 shipping containers full of junk.
Yeah, and paint it all yellow, even the container.
Yeah.
And then get on a live stream with clothes rotting off of his fucking body, saying, "Real men, this is how real men work."
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is bizarre, to say the least. He's got a lot of deep-seated mental problems, is what he's got.
You think?
Yeah, I really do think.
Hasn't he
All
written
right, you guys.
several
I'm
books?
gonna go.
Yeah.
Coloring books.
Oh, okay. No, I thought he had a book on Amazon or something about the secrets of the dollar bill or something like that.
That nobody bought. And he's done 1,000 videos. You might as well watch his videos instead of buying the book. The same old shit. If you fold it this way and then turn it upside down and then twist it in half, it looks like an owl. It has to do with the sort of a fucking bat or something. It has to do with the skull. I don't know. He's just fucking, I don't know.
Yeah.
That shit crazy. He is bat. That's what made him bat shit crazy.
Yeah.
All right, Kevin, end the show. We got to go.
Yep. Have a good
Thank
night,
you, guys.
Catch you
Yep.
later.
We'll see you. Take care.
All right, guys. Peace. God bless you guys. Like I said, eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow you don't know where you're going to be. So live life to the fullest. Be happy. Don't worry about what the other guy is doing. Especially if the guy is stock cold lunatic. You know, I still got 25 people watching. And I only have 1,700 people, and I still blew him away. Incredible. Like I said, just enjoy life. Have a good time. Bama, hope you're doing good. Ricky Drama, keep up the good work. Don't let these crazy people bring you down. These people are very jealous. They're very envious. They have no life. They never have a life. And they feed off of what you're doing. So just get out, do what you want to do. Don't let these people hold you back. Get out and have a good time. Am I upset? No. Am I letting these guys dictate my life? No. I'm having a good time. I'm having a wonderful time. My kids are taken care of. I'm being taken care of. My friends are helping me out. Eat, drink, and be merry. But tomorrow, don't let these nobodies take you down. Have a good night. Be happy. Change your clothes. Exercise. Take care of yourself. Be happy. No time to be sad. 2 thumbs up. Smash that like button, you guys. I'll talk to you guys later on. 18 people. Talk to you guys later on. Thanks for hanging out. Peace. Don't forget to leave a comment after the show. I already unblocked the people that I blocked already. I already unblocked you guys. Don't irritate me. Talk to you all later on. Peace. No time to carry a grudge. No time to carry a grudge. All right, you guys. Big E, have a good week. All right. Peace.